case may be over and Vic may have lost, but the troll happy jackasses on Twitter are still running their victory laps. I mean, there's one flaw with this. Vic, they may have won the money, but one thing they did lose on is they never got Vic implicated in of what was said they claim he did. And why is that? Well, I think of two reasons. One, the mountains of evidence they have, the hundreds of women, they don't exist. Or two, and I think this would be a more logical decision, the option, if they do exist, they would have preferred it if they went up themselves and told them their stories. Not have someone put up a fucking hit against him. Not someone post a fucking hit piece, Photoshop and edit his photos to make him look like a pedophile, and basically start a 3.5 year torturous interference campaign against him, using it and claiming social justice as an excuse to do so. So tell me, where's the evidence? If there is any, no one's coming forward because they didn't want to be treated like targets or used as stepping stones for social justice warriors like Mars Girl, Tara Edwards, Monica Rial, Jamie Markey, Chris Savage, Sean Schemmel, DC Douglas, John Michael Tatum, Jason Liebert, Elizabeth Maxwell, Leah Clark, Robert Bruce Elliott, Robert McCollum, Brina Palencia, Brittany Karbowski, Steve Bloom, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. I could go down the fucking list of people that threw Vic under the bus. You people cross land and sea to get one convert, but that one, you get that convert, they become twice the child of hell you yourselves are. You bunch of hypocrites. And you fuckers are lucky I've been dealing with a cold recently. I mean, yes, Vic made some fuck ups. His legal team made some fuck ups. And the court made some fuck ups. In Vic's case, buddy, when you're doing a deposition and you're asked a question, answer it as if it's a yes or no. Not yes and no. Okay, Vic? That got used against you to an extent. Chup, a lazy ass piece of shit who didn't look at the case due to technicalities. And Nick and Ty, a little slow on the gun. Guess I have to do this on Gmail then. Excuse me. Yeah, come on, Nitlet. Sorry, guys, I'm a little busy with something. But that said, hope this works. Courtney, that's a little tough for me to do right now. I mean, think about it. One con he was supposed to come to in North Carolina got torturously interfered with. That was Collectathon Charlotte. Con Charlotte. I've tried gaming other cons here in the Carolinas, but either Squally has timed it. It's led to scheduling conflicts. Tar Heel Comic Con has been making the community center out in Mebane has been making Tar Heel Comic Con jump through hoops that they had COVID hoops. They had to cancel the con for the third year in a row. Even then, that would result in another scheduling conflict for Vic if they didn't cancel. And Charlotte Comic Con Winter won't take him in unless he's willing to pay for his own travel and lodging expenses. So I just dropped it there. That being said, I mean, you could also throw the majority of the Rooster Teeth VAs under the bus. Lindsey Jones, Aaron Zach, Barbara Dunkelman, Blake, Aaron Zarek, Aaron Zach, Kara Elberly, Jason Rose, Josh Grelly, even though he also works for Crunchyroll. Morgan Berry, Emily Neves. After what he trolled me this morning, I'm not going to do it, Keurig. And besides, I'm busy right now. You really going to keep dab trolling me, Gavin? Anyway, when you look at these people, what do you see? Nothing more than hypocrites. Snakes. A brood of vipers. I mean, if you want to support VAs, I can tell you who I would support, aside from Vic. How about supporting people like Todd Abercorn, Johnny Young Bosch, Chuck Huber, Linda Young, Cynthia Kranz, Tiffany Grant, Kent Williams, John Swayze, Laura Bailey, Travis Willingham, Kylie Bear, to a lesser extent, Richard Epcar and Caitlin Glass. Lucy Christian, for as much as I don't agree with their political viewpoints. Justin Cook. John Bergmeyer. John Grimillin. Aaron Dismuke. Support any of them. And Ruben Langdon. Support them. Gavin, I should have done this a while ago. You've just lost your mod status. If all you're going to do is troll me, Gavin, then even after Dre held you and the rest demanded that you and the rest of the people who trolled me hold yourselves accountable this afternoon when he and I talked in my Discord server, you still continue to troll. Want it back? Then you gotta promise to never troll me again. No porn, no dick flashing, no call me un-American, no nothing, Gavin. You gotta promise me. I have a cold, Gavin. Yes, I am a little sick right now. That said, when you look at how things... yes, Stephanie Nadolny? Yes, she does. As does Tiffany Vollmer. Oh. No wonder. My audio. I forgot to unplug my headphones. Sorry about that. Anyway, you would think these troll-headed morons would stop with going after Vic, but no. Why do you think, Mars Girl, I've constantly called you out to submit to a polygraph test, a lie detector test at a con I happen to pop at any con in the future that I plan to pop up at? Why do you think? The key difference between you and I, Mars Girl, is I walk the path of a warrior and you walk the path of a bully. Because that's all you've done in these last 3.5 years. Heck, I'd say this traces back to 2012 when you got rid of Yasu Otaku from Channel Awesome. Because you bullied her when he was still a she out of the site because you wanted to be the only anime content creator on the site. Because you're scared of competition, you're scared of the truth, and you're scared of being found out as a fraud. You're a serial career killer who confuses herself with this pious, modest hero. Your heroism is a charade, Mars girl. Though you claim, though you play your part well, you care nothing of the quote unquote peons you supposed to represent. The only thing you give a fuck about is your public image. And your public image is in tatters because of how people have basically called you, like myself, have called you out as a lying, hypocritical slut. You think that's bad, Sasuke 21? She got a hold of my personal contact info, called my mom, and threatened the cops on me if I didn't back off. And that was when this whole thing started, around the time this was all going in its infancy. Mars girl, Gavin. Mostly because I would not stop and I would not quit coming after her, demanding either she come clean with the truth or I would come after her and bring her to a court office to confess. Yes, but unfortunately, I'm blocked. Nothing, underdog soldier. He just said that in the end, no one won. I said it was a Pyrrhic victory for Kick Vic, that the case was dismissed. Missed. The only thing they didn't get was they didn't prove Vic was guilty of anything they claimed he did, nor did they get a massive amount of money. Monica is now paying off her lawyer fees, her attorney's fees. I think Jamie's already paid hers off since she was content with the amount she got out of it. I mean, the only way this thing gets better or worse, depending on how one looks at it, is if it's taken to the Supreme Court. But knowing Vic, he's not gonna go that far unless he has to. And probably at this point, he doesn't feel like he has to. Nor should he. I mean, tell me, Mars girl, or should I call you Little Miss Skank Hunt? Actually, it was a lazy GOP justice in Texas. Well, that's the point. Mars Girl hates being threatened by those who know what kind of person she is. She's basically a real world gender swap of Homelander from the boys. And I'm Billy Butcher mixed with Omni Man. And trust me, if I did have Viltrumite powers, you know what I would do? Hypothetically, fly to her home, rip her heart out, force it down her throat, make her swallow it, and then crush her head. Hypothetically, of course. You get my point, April. I mean, even with the case basically gone, she can't help but obsess over him. Bitch, let it go. All you're losing in this point now is your sanity. You're a deranged psycho, Caitlin Saucedo. A psychotic, overblown, self-righteous whorish woman child who deserves to get her brain scanned. But then again, in my opinion, you're better off dead. I don't have a damn thing else to say right now. I stand with Vic now, then, forever. Win, lose, or draw. Leave a comment, smash the like, sub to the channel. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.